Most people who make a lot of money make money by luck. They have some great money-making ideas that magnify this fortune. Today, I have summarized their 12 money-making ideas. After listening to them, I believe your fortune will also get better. 1. Do everything first. Even if it is a mess, you can slowly change it. If you want to do something, you just need to control the cost and do it with the least cost. You can do it very lazily. You can do it very roughly. Or you can do it in a stop-and-go manner. Just don't wait until you are perfectly prepared before doing it. Many problems arise in the process of doing things, and most of the problems you set will not exist. Problems you didn't expect may also suddenly appear. It is impossible to have a perfect start when doing things. 2. When you are young and don't have special financial difficulties, don't use time and physical strength to exchange for money. This is a very, very stupid approach, because you will never get rich by exchanging physical strength and time for money. Money cannot pay for labor. The ancients said that wealth lies in numbers, not in labor. Numbers are methods. How much wealth you can have depends on how much money you make. In fact, everyone's physical strength is similar and limited. Therefore, physical labor cannot make you and others widen the wealth gap, nor can it make you pay. Third, the fastest way to make money is actually to copy, rather than blindly learning or innovating. People who are not enlightened will study and learn what to learn all day long, while those who are truly enlightened will only study how to copy others. To start a business, you must first understand 4 solutions: leverage, borrow, and borrow resources. If you want to get results quickly, you must learn to copy homework and copy those who have already got results. The best way to copy is not to watch, but to learn while doing. As long as your brain is not too stupid, you can work for others in a project for 3 months or half a year, and you will basically understand the routines and methods in it. Fourth, ordinary people must not shuttle between various fields for several consecutive years. Keep changing jobs, majors, and industries, and the ending is basically failure. To succeed, the fastest shortcut is to stay focused on one thing. Constantly accumulate an advantage. Repeat, improve, and drill deeply. Focus on a professional accumulation. Time is your friend, and there will be a vice management effect. You may not make much money at the beginning, but later, because you are proficient in a certain field and are the best, someone will give you a lot of money and ask you to solve problems for him. 5. If you want to succeed in starting a business or doing business, don't discuss it with others casually, because you will always get affirmative and negative voices when you ask. After listening to it too much, you will feel very contradictory, and then your enthusiasm will be consumed unconsciously. Slowly, you will feel that this thing seems to be impossible to do, so you don't do it. Remember a sentence: those who achieve great things do not seek advice from others, and those who plan great things must keep it in their hearts. If you must go to others to discuss, then you must go to those who are better than you, or have already obtained the results to discuss. This is meaningful. 5. If your parents have been ordinary all their lives, it is recommended that you do not listen to their opinions. If their ideas and cognition are correct, they cannot be so mediocre all their lives. You can be filial to your parents, but you must never lose your own opinions and ideas. Many people's lives are actually ruined by their parents. 6. Those who can make a lot of money are all people who look abnormal in the eyes of ordinary people, such as gangsters, lunatics, and paranoids. These people are likely to be the kind of people you think are very annoying. However, these people have something in common. That is, they do not confiscate the rules. Only those who break the rules can get results more easily. Remember, as long as it is legal, the meaning of the existence of rules in all walks of life is waiting for capable people to break them. But it depends on whether you are the one who can break the rules. These big money are actually made in just 3 to 5 years. The process of most rich people accumulating wealth is not linear. It is pulsed, an explosive growth, seizing a wave of opportunities. And it is likely that they can make all the money they should have in their lifetime within 3 to 5 years. It is almost always like this. If there is no, they will look for the next opportunity. Now there is actually a very stupid idea. That is, to open a store, to open a company, and hope to run it well, to be able to support you for a lifetime, and to do better and better. This is a very deadly way of thinking. But the reality is that you must save up your living expenses for the next 5 years in the 3 years of good weather, and then sell the business at the peak of the business, and then drink tea and chat in the following days to explore opportunities and look for the next outlet. Don't hold on to it. The end result is often to lose the 3 years of profit intact and end up in debt. Eighth, the essence of choosing an industry is actually choosing an opponent. Before entering any industry, you must first look at these 2 lines. One is the upper limit of the average ability of this industry, and the second is the lowest moral limit of this industry. If you find that you can't beat the upper limit with your ability, but you can't beat the lower limit with shamelessness, then you should decisively give up this industry. Ninth, learn to do things that are far from progress. In the new media era, content creation, speeches, live broadcasts, short videos, traffic, community vision, and product selection are all abilities and things that are far from progress. In a word, you have to see how many people need your products and services and are willing to pay for you. This is a good business. 10th point, whether business is good or not these days is actually just a matter of concepts. It is easy to do if you understand it. Now is actually an era where consumers pay for pictures and short video content. The quality of your products and services only affects its repurchase rate and referral rate, and has nothing to do with whether you can sell the goods. If you can't sell them, the repurchase rate and referral rate are basically empty. So in this era of selling everything online, the essence is actually selling information. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.